Welcome back to Rubbin Minds. Young people are having a conversation. I'm giving their predictions for 2013. My name is Stile Buka, of course. I have a very gorgeous panel in the house. As you can see, I've uncrossed my legs so that I can be free with them. Gbemi Olateru-Olagbegi is here with me to my left, looking gorgeous in green.
Thank you.
You know her on-air personality with Beat FM. Ariyike Akinbobola. Did I murder the name?
No, you tried. You did well.
On-air personality as well, TV. And of course, the gorgeous Ono Bello.
Thank you.
Stylist, fashionistas, and everything PR. Yes. Great to have you guys in the house today. We're going to be talking entertainment and style.
Okay.
Let me start with you. 2013 was 2012 was very good for fashion.
Yeah.
What designer do you think was the designer of the year last year?
Well, for me, definitely it was...
Don't call your friend.
No. For me, definitely it was Larry da Silva Jai.
Okay.
Yeah, there were a few apart from Larry. There was Juba Lise, Odiomi Monet, yeah, and loads of Nigerian designers. I think about 5 of them made designer of the year for me. I can't just give it to one designer. They're working really hard. So yeah.
Last year we saw the Omoyemi Akirele made a lot of headlines. She, besides the Lagos Fashion Week and all of that, the Dani thing she's doing with Selfridges is that.
Yeah.
I think that's a big deal.
Yes, it's amazing.
It's definitely going to change fashion as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
With music now, I'm very excited. I'm going to be very biased here, I'm sorry. I have favorites that I'm looking forward to. I can't wait to see Fino's album.
Yeah.
Burna Boy.
Yes.
Then Dami Crane. Dami Crane, I'm sorry, I just can't wait.
This is an all-round entertainer.
Can you give me 5 names?
Okay, you already mentioned Burna Boy, you already mentioned Dami Crane, Shay. I'm looking forward to seeing what she's gonna come up with because she's very talented. I'm also looking forward to seeing a few of our artists who have established themselves are gonna drop albums. Tiwa Savage is gonna drop an album. Praise is gonna drop an album finally. Banky W is back this year with the R&B W, so we're looking forward to that as well. There are gonna be so many female artists out right now. I can count like 12. Don't tell me to list them. But I'm serious. They are out there and they're ready. So I'm looking forward to a lot this year.
Things are looking very exciting as well for television. There's a couple of new TV channels we're going to be expecting. New shows, of course, as usual. What do you think is going to shape this year? Reality shows still? Soaps?
With the introduction of Omotola's TV show, I think a lot of actresses, actors, and music people are going to embrace that and also, come up with their own
hopefully
reality
embrace, not
shows.
overkill.
Embrace. So I think we'll be seeing a lot of, Omotola, the Omotola styled show. A lot of people are going to embrace that and, start that.
Okay. Last year we saw Spinlet come in with a big bang.
Yeah.
But then towards the end of the year, iTunes came.
Yes.
How do you think that's going to play out this year?
I think that a lot more people are going to be, they're going to be a little more courageous, coming up with different ways to do stuff for the music industry. There's going to be more artists, good and bad and terrible. And it's going to be, I'm just being honest. And there's going to be more people behind the scenes, doing the Spinlet type of thing, coming up with something totally different that we've probably never heard of before. And it's good because it's creating more and more employment opportunities. And I'm looking forward. There's going to be loads more blogs. They're crawling out of the... Yes, exactly. So there are going to be so many people and so many YouTube shows as well. So watch out for that.
In terms of PR now, last year, the band still stole the headlines. Two-Face to an extent. And of course, we had a few of the new names. Who do you think we should watch out for this year in terms of being the artist for 2013?
Well, I like Iyanya. I think he's very talented. His single "Your Waist," I think it blew up. there was nobody that I think it was on the lips of everybody. So true. And I know he's just released another one, and I think we should expect a lot from him this year. He's really talented.
Who's the artist for this year? What do you think?
It's gonna be a female artist. I can feel it. I'm telling you.
Call a name.
Shay for me.
Shay. Everybody's talking about Shay. That's the name on everybody's lips right now. She's good on
stage.
Just
being sexy.
When she gets on that stage.
So look, it's not about just looking good and knowing how to sing. She can sing and she knows how to work the stage. That's something that you we need to work on in this industry.
Back to a bit of fashion now. There's been some sort of criticism last year with designers and their sort of lack of use of other fabrics besides Ankara. it was almost an overkill at some point for a lot of us. For guys, most of us couldn't understand how you could differentiate designer from the other, because they all look the same at some point. Not all of them, of course, but do you think we're going to see an infusion of other maybe fabrics, styles for this year?
Well, there are some trendsetters when it comes to designers. The Ankara fabric was basically broken into the Nigerian fashion industry by Lisa, and she made like beautiful designs made of sequin and Ankara, which other younger designers, try to emulate. And she's moved from Ankara to other sorts of prints. And, these days, fashion designers are beginning to, go and make their own special prints. I think we're going to see a lot of that in 2013. A lot of young designers are going to move away from the Ankara. It's still going to be there because it's our local fabric, but, they're going to move on to producing their own prints or getting prints that, are not definitely Ankara, but, maybe silk prints or chiffon prints and things like that, So prints are still going to be there.
Ariyike, last year, I think without a shadow of a doubt, was Tonto Dike's year when it comes to Nollywood. I don't think any actor or actress made the news more than she did. Do you think that's going to continue this year, or do you think Genevieve is going to be back? I've heard Nsekbe's name a few times. Who do you think would be the person to watch out for?
Well,
male and female?
Female. I think Tonto is still going to, I think her name is still going to be on everybody's lips. Because I think she has a group of PR people that are doing a fantastic job with her brand. Love her or hate her, you have to talk about her.
Virtually every day.
Every day, Like there's always something to talk about when it comes to Tonto. So I think Tonto is still going to remain there. And Inse is very good. She's like Nigeria's #1 sweetheart now in terms of, movies and stuff. I heard. She knows how to interpret her roles. She's very, very good. So I think Inse is going to be there with the guys now.
Don't be shy.
Well, I don't really know. I think Joseph Benjamin is doing an amazing job. He's kept himself relevant with his TV shows that he's hosting and movies. I think he's the name I would call. I don't really see any other person. Ebuka,
you should go into acting.
I know, right?
Yeah. You'll do well.
I think you should join the new. This is what I call the new Nollywood. It's not just.
Which is a breath of fresh air. I mean, you go to the cinemas now, and the halls are actually full.
Yes.
With people watching Nigerian movies. I know you're a Tonto fan.
I think she's entertaining. I think she's entertaining. I just, I love playing the mix that. Who was it now? This DJ put together of her, Vic O, and Gangnam Style. I love it. I play it every day.
Is it a good workout song?
Yes, it's something. I mean, I listened to her songs when she first dropped them. They're not as bad as people made it out to be. And you know what? She's not stopping because she's gonna get a video out this year, and she's gonna do so many other things. So. That's my girl, Joe. Watch out for her.
That's why I like her.
I've never met her.
Are you excited for her as well? Do you think she's going to be the one for the year?
I think she knows what she wants and she goes for it, irrespective of what other people say. You might think she's not talented or, whatever it is, but I think she's working to improve herself and she goes for whatever she wants, so which is amazing for her.
So it's Tonto unanimous.
Well,
people can't stop talking about her, whatever she does, whether it's the movies or the singing, you can't stop talking about her. She knows what she wants and she goes for it.
A bit of gossip, mundane stuff. There's a lot of celebrity babies to be made abroad this year. Queen, Prince and Princess, Kim Ye. But nothing is happening here.
What do you mean?
Is there a baby watch? Are there baby watches going on? Do
you know of any?
We should be asking.
I don't know. You guys know.
You're
the experts.
Well, I don't know what to say.
Probably Two-Face and Annie.
Well, maybe after their grand wedding that I hear is gonna take place in February, maybe we should watch for that. They seem so happy and so in love, so we never know.
That's nice. Quickly now. Okay, back to the movies. You guys didn't mention any guys. Of course.
Well,
are the male Nollywood guys not doing that well? There's Gideon.
Yes, well, but he's more of TV.
But I think a lot of them are doing the crossover thing now.
Okay.
A lot of them are actually doing a crossover now, especially, Chris Atto, he's not Nigerian.
Well,
but
he's more Nigerian
as it is these days.
I think that we also need more soaps, powerful soaps like Tinsel. I think that will also help. There's space for it with a lot of people, so I think we need to get more people in there.
I'm going to come back to you now with some of the fashion. With the very last show that happened last year was the Music Meets Runway.
Yeah.
We had a lot of new faces on there. People have said that the sector might be saturated already. Is it possible that there are too many designers already? Do you think there's going to be even more this year?
Well, you know, fashion in the last 5 years in Nigeria has really grown, you know. And I think a lot of people now want to be fashion designers. You know, it's like the in thing to be called a fashion designer because there's this glamorous part of it, you know. And I think, you know, this year a lot more people are going to be fashion designers. I think it's just, you know, it's like I think for the next 3-4 years it's going to be a trend. Then after that, people will burn out and you'll see the original, the people that are talented and have the strength to go the long haul about, you know, this is what they want to do. I think a lot of young people are experimenting about what they want to do with their creative side. So yeah, Music Meets Runway, as you know, is a platform that, you know, brings, you know, upcoming designers. So, you know, they had 9 new designers and 1 established designer on that platform. And, you know, we're always looking for talent in Nigeria these days, you know. You can't write anybody off to say, you know, this person is not talented or, you know. There's so much talent here, you can never tell. You know, in the next 5 years, we'll know definitely the ones that can stand the test of time. And I think we should welcome that creativity to say, you know what, if you want to be a fashion designer, then great, we should support them. And, you know, give them the best tools or the best encouragement to enable them grow in the industry. Yeah.
Do you agree? Do you think...
I actually do agree.
Do you think... besides, okay, she's mentioned the fact that, of course, it's going to be weeded out at some point. But there's also the talk about, you know, are we hyping the wrong people? Do you think the people who are getting the limelight now are actually doing the right thing?
I think they're doing the right thing. I think that when you get in there, I had a close friend participate in Music Meets Runway and she didn't sleep for weeks and weeks. And, you know, if you're doing this just so that you can be the fine girl in front of the cameras, very soon you would learn that this is hard work. And it's a lot of, you need a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work, prayers, fasting, you know, everything. So I think at the end, just like everybody wants to be an artist right now, but then you realize it's a lot of work. And so you realize not everybody can do it, not everybody can handle it.
At the end of last year, December to be precise, I think we were all saturated. There was a show from probably the 18th up until the 31st.
Yeah.
At a point, it was the same faces, same venue, same songs. Do we have enough artists? Do you think we are? Do you think there's a shortfall, as it were? You know, as much as everybody wants to be an artist, it almost looks like the good ones are not enough. Do you think that's the case?
I think that I won't say we have enough artists. I do think that it falls on the should I say the hands or the laps of the people who put these shows together. Do not put 50 artists on one stage. It's too much. You know, try and pick the one.
But that's the only way they can get people to come.
Exactly.
If you have 50 artists,
you know, the known faces, you know, those people draw, you know,
people that sell the show.
Okay, we have, like, let's say if we have to count the known faces, the people who are making hits and making money, we'll count maybe like 15 to 20. So that's if you put like, if you take just 5 out of those and then you challenge them, because we're not helping our artists. We saw Chris Brown come here and perform for over an hour. He was singing live, jumping, dancing energetically with his dancers, and he gave us a great show. How many Nigerian artists can do that without a break now?
And sing live.
We need to challenge our artists. Sing live, dance, put on a great show.
Speaking of live,
okay.
I was at Bez's concert. And it was probably the most different of all the concerts I attended in December. I didn't see a DJ on stage. Do you think that's going to be direction for this year? Because I think a lot of people talked about the fact that it was a good show. Cobhams was on stage, he played the piano. It was different. Are we going to go towards that direction this year? Do you think?
But I'm not sure we're quite there yet. But I mean slowly.
Right, because we're not that good or they're not confident enough yet.
I think it has to do with confidence. I think a lot of them, you know, still want the DJ thing. You know, they want the DJ playing the music in the background. Maybe they feel they're not confident enough to take the stage and own it. So,
but to be fair to them, a lot of this kind of music we make in Nigeria is better played by the DJ than by a live band.
Well, you know, I would prefer to go for a show, to buy a ticket, say 50,000 naira to go watch a show, if I'm going to see the artist perform live with all the instruments on it. I don't want the artist to be miming to a pre-recorded song. What am I paying that money for? You know, I could as well buy the CD and listen to it at home. So I think for 2013, the promoters and the artists need to look at, you know, letting their fans experience their raw talent. You know, I want to know how you sound without those background, you know, pre-recorded things. That's why I'm buying tickets, not just to come and see you, because, you know.
But then it probably goes back to what I was saying. I mean, if an artist has 4 shows booked in a day, it's almost impossible to go rehearse for all 4 of them.
I don't think so.
Organizers need to
and have a sound check. The artists need to stop taking up those many.
Who will say no to money?
I don't think, you know, you having 4 shows in a day is a lot, because if you look at, for instance, maybe Broadway or whatever, they might have up to 5 shows in a day, and you know, like maybe it's an opera or you know, one of those live things they do. And they rehearse all the time, and they do the 4 or 5 shows a day. You know, if you're passionate about something and it's your true calling, I think you performing 5 times a day you shouldn't see as, you know. I know it's tasking and you have to dance and you have to, but you know, like for a period like Christmas where you've booked yourself into different shows, I think you should be able to
work hard,
and you know, your fans are there to see you.
One big movie that I think everybody's looking at for this year, we have of A Yellow Sun.
Okay.
It's been shot already. I think it's almost done, actually. Are we going to see a lot more collaborations this year with international actors or with Hollywood, as it were? A lot of the big-name artists in Nigeria anymore don't even act in Nigerian movies anymore if there's no foreign name attached to it. You think that's going to happen a lot more this year?
Yeah, I think we'll be flirting with Hollywood a little bit. I think we need to lean toward, we need to lean towards Bollywood as well. You know, throw in
huge
Amotala there, let her dance in the Bollywood.
I mean, with 1 billion people, if you get 50 million people buying your movies, you're good.
It could be another Slumdog Millionaire. You never know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? So we should do
Tonto will be very good.
With Bollywood.
Yeah, because she will sing and
yeah.
I'm very excited about Half of a Yellow Sun, and more because it was shot here, and I think it's going to also help the studio in Calabar, and generally,
true.
I don't know if that was true. I heard a rumor about Denzel coming to Nigeria to shoot the movie. Is that true?
I don't know if it's
I don't know.
Looking forward to that.
Because the buzz wasn't as hot as the way people were jumping when Idris Elba came, so I kind of didn't believe it.
Well, Nigeria is always an attractive place for, you know, international stars to come to. I think they look forward, you know, when they get like an offer to say come to Nigeria. You know, they're always interested, you know, in things like that. So
a lot of them are trying to also break into the African market.
Yes, so exactly.
In the past, it was a thing of, you know, we wanting them to come, but now they want to come to Nigeria. So I mean, that's also a good thing.
You raised a very interesting issue earlier about Omotola. People said she shouldn't have done the show. She's a little too established to be doing a reality show. Maybe because in America, it's the C-listers who get booked for reality shows. Do you think it's a good idea?
No, I don't think so.
I think it's a very good idea for her because the Nigerian entertainment industry is one that, you know, people come up every day and it's easy to actually get forgotten. So with this reality show that she's doing, it's, you know, actually making her more relevant, and it's also made people see her in her natural state, you know, outside work with her family and things like that. So
quick name. Who do you want us to do a reality show this year?
Tonto,
Genevieve.
To be honest, I don't know. I think the term reality show in Nigeria is still very new, and we still have a lot of adjusting to do. I just need them to, you know, like a producers to get real, you know, want to see the real lives. We don't want to see acting like another Nollywood movie. So to be honest, I don't know.
I think I like Genevieve.
She's
someone who we know very little about. You know, we see her every day in the papers, but we actually don't know anything about her. Almost nothing. It would be nice to actually know just a little more.
Yeah,
Before we go now, quick 60 seconds. What do you want to see differently in entertainment this year?
I want to see more substance. When I say substance, I mean I want to see more intellectual people on TV, not just pretty faces, you know, in front of the camera. I want to see more reality shows as well. I want to see more artists doing different things and trying new things and not being afraid to break out from the normal sound.
Fashion,
less color blocking. And just different things. I think less color blocking. Movies. I want to see more of the new Nollywood. You know, the MMA song movies and the movies that actually pay money to go to the cinema and watch, like The Meeting and stuff like that. I want to see that.
Music. I want to see more collaborations, especially between the female artists. I just feel that they're not, you know, together. They're not as together as the male ones. So I want to see more collaboration. I want to see more, you know, more energy on stage.
Fashion. Quickly.
Fashion, I want to see more glamorous clothes. I mean, we already have a lot of glamorous pieces. I want to see more glam clothes, less use of Ankara, and, you know, more fashion designers.
Quickly, fashion, what do you want to see?
Well, I want to see the commercial aspect of fashion grow. I want designers to start looking at of how they can make money out of the industry. You know, stock in different parts of Africa. It must not be, you know, you going to London or, you know, America or whatever. There are other cities in Africa that you can stock commercially and make money out of it, yes. And I want them to pay attention to detail in their designs, yeah.
I'm sure those who need that have actually listened. Thank you very much for being here with me today. It's been a very good show. Hopefully, we'll see you in 2014 and review your predictions and how they have gone.
Amen.
Right. Yeah. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been a very, very great show. Very eye-opening. Hopefully 2013 holds a lot better than 2012 did for all of us, most importantly. Do not forget, go to yniger.com/Rubbin-Minds. And I'm going to be here every Sunday doing a lot more of this with equally gorgeous people every week. Thank you very much. My name is Obi-Uchendu. See you next week.
We represent